Hi Pisces, welcome to your May 2020 tarot reading. It's Raina here. This is a general tarot reading. And let's go like this. This one kind of jumped up at me. I get this. Well, it's nice to get a different card for a change. I've been getting a lot of the same old, same old. Ooh. Ooh la la. This one I want. This is your card. Did you know that? And, wow, you've got some major arcana cards here. Why do you have so many? I'm just gathering these excess cards here. So one of the things that I can see here is lightness in your spirit in May. Let's see. So we have the sun in Taurus, your Pisces, the third house. Well, that's, no, what am I talking about? Yeah, the third house. That's a house of a lot of, well, I was going to say, because I was getting confused, I was thinking of Gemini, because that's Gemini's house. So, but for you, the third house is Taurus. And the sun is here for most of the month, and then it goes into your fourth house of home and family when it goes into Gemini. And the third house is a house of communication, and it's going to be teaching and learning and things like that. And we have a new moon here at the end of the month, and also there's a full moon in your fellow water sign, Scorpio. And that's happening on May 7th, and so that is going to be your 9th house. Or, for some people, the 8th house, depending on, if you're born in the first half of Pisces, it's probably your 8th house, and that'll be more psychic and mystical. The 9th house will be more of the, I think, your philosophy. But both of those are kind of like, religious themed or spiritually themed. So here, this is more light though. And if you've been feeling that life has been a little bit intense, the Three of Cups is about celebration. Maybe there is something good to share with your friends. Some kind of news that you have. Let me look at the past position here. So the past position, we have the Emperor card, which connects to Aries. I connected to Capricorn, so you can add that if that resonates. If this is a new person in your life, maybe you meet them through socializing with your friends. And I honestly believe that this is one of the best ways to meet people, because vibrationally, you're in a good place. You're kind of like letting loose. You're letting go. You're not trying to do anything. Even if you think you're trying to do it, you're just having fun. And so you're letting your hair down, so to speak. Also, though, this could be a challenging situation. I have to include that. This could be somebody who's a womanizer. The Emperor can be this, I was going to say man, because I don't want to offend men. This isn't a male bashing thing, but if it is a man who is very controlling, and maybe either the Three of Cups is you seeking that kind of support from your friends at this time because of dealing with this person, or this person is trying to tell you what to do, and meanwhile they're going out carousing and womanizing. So it could be either of those. And the higher message here is the Six of Pentacles. And this is about give and take. And they are using the symbol of the gold coin to be talking about possible giving to those in need. Yeah, this is an interesting angle too. So if you have, let's say your father has passed away. Now this is something in the past, so don't think that I'm talking about May here. And you are dealing with an inheritance. The higher message is about getting either if you're the one receiving more than other people, that you may be called upon to help them, or that they will help you, or that in some cases you may want to fight for this and say, I deserve this kind of compensation. I don't know, compensation sounds weird, but I believe that this is wrong. Somebody's trying to get one over on me. I said to you that there was this activity in the third house, and I mentioned about teaching and learning and communicating, but it's also your siblings. So with the Three of Cups, I mean, perhaps these are sisters or, siblings that you have to negotiate with for some reason. And because, actually, to tell you the truth, the Six of Pentacles can be about inheritances. However, I'm reading it more, I'm reading it more like as a spiritual lesson than anything else because of the place that it's in. So, if this is a relationship issue that is problematic, the Six of Pentacles is about, to me, not throwing pearls at swine, in front of swine. Not giving and having that imbalance. Of course, in all relationships, we want to give effortlessly without expectation. But sometimes people take so much that they end up creating a real deficit. And that is not okay. You want your relationships to enliven you and to build you up, not to make you feel drained. And that is what I'm talking about. And you deserve that. What crosses you is the Two of Cups. Now, if this Emperor is somebody that you have broken up with, or maybe they left you, and then this card could be you want to get back together with them, and that's absolutely nuts. And the thing that you have to understand about the Emperor is that this is a person who's very controlling, because they're coming from a mentality that life is black and white, and that and they believe that there's that sense of, what is that word? Authority can be the case, especially this card actually connects to cops and soldiers, military people in general, specifically. So those types of people sometimes have a very authoritarian attitude towards life and law enforcement, where they think that they have, they've kind of like, they have power issues. So if you're dealing with somebody like that and they have left, they might be a narcissistic personality type, and they leave. They call it ghosting. They leave because that's part of the game, because they know that that's going to throw you in an absolute tizzy, that you're going to be just like, you're not going to know what hit you, and that you're going to want them back more than ever. But the only reason you really want them back is because you believe that them leaving says something negative about you. And you have internalized their abandonment as meaning that you're bad or you're not okay. And that's the problem, is that reuniting with somebody isn't always a good idea. And they may come back, especially if you've gotten your life together. If the Three of Cups means that you finally have kind of lightened up things, and you're a lot more confident and you have your friends have your back, and then this person comes into your life. I mean, they may have even cut you off from your friends, the truly controlling ones, okay? So just keep that in mind. What's coming in? The Hangman. This can be a period of time where it's kind of a sense of like you feel in between two worlds. You feel like you're in limbo, that you can't move forward. And this is natural in life when you're going through transitions in life. This is this is a card that's connected to Neptune, and this is why it has those themes, because Neptune, that's your ruler, is about sacrifice and also not knowing things. Sometimes there being confusion and things like that, but it can also be letting go of the need to control the situation. And so if you're like trying to get over a toxic relationship and you feel tempted to go back to somebody, the surrendering is not meaning that you're letting go of your own power. It means that you're not trying to control anybody. So perhaps your friends are trying to help you to kind of move on, and you feel like you can't move on. That's okay if you feel that way, but you have to at least surrender the need to have things be as they used to be, because that may be the worst possible scenario. And it's simply because you haven't gotten to that place where you understand this, that you may not embrace that idea. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. And this is great. The outcome card is a Wheel of Fortune, so this is really about the cycles of life, and sometimes you're that guy falling off of the wheel, and sometimes you're on top. And this is a time where you're aligning yourself with things that resonate with you. And this card is connected to Jupiter, so it can mean that you are maybe coming into a period where there is going to be a lot of positive developments for you and more opportunities for you, and including love, including career matters. And so you don't have to worry about anything that feels like a sense of loss, that you're able to tolerate the unknown right now. And that goes for anything connected to an inheritance issue, if that's what's coming up for you, that perhaps there's going to be this period of time when things have to get sorted out, and according to this card, it would look good for you. So I'm glad that was the last card, Pisces. So I hope that you enjoyed this. If you would like a personal reading, I'm an astrologer first and foremost, so a lot of my readings are astrology based. And you can, if you follow the link below, you can see what type of readings I do. My website is rainandmoonastrology.com. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.